Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today we've done something completely different. We've come up to the Lake District, so we're going to take a wander around, so just at the Buttermere area, and try and get some shots. Now we've had some woodland here with a few friends, so they're going to take us for a bit of a wander around. But yeah, come and join us, we'll see what we can find. Obviously, me being me, I was sort of looking for a few different bits and bobs as well. Now I see some quite interesting little sort of flowers and mosses as I've been wandering over the hillside here. Got a couple of shots of those, I'll pop them up now, let me know what you think. So I've spotted this behind me. It's where the waterfall's just coming down the hill. There's a tree here on the edge of it, so I'm going to try and get down in there to get a shot of it. It might be an ideal test for the live ND. So we'll see what we can do with it, but let's go and have a look. So there you go, bit of interest anyway. Looks like quite nice to see the mosses and flowers. If anything, it was slightly more interesting than the waterfall itself. Even though the waterfall's really nice to see, it's that sort of thing that looks great, doesn't really make a fantastic composition, but yeah, that's the way you get it sometimes. We're going to head down into Buttermere now and see what we can find around the lake. So I made it down to a very, very busy Buttermere, and although the fact it's very busy, like I say, it's quite a nice little spot. Basically it's nestled in a valley, absolutely astounding views all the way around. I'll just spin you around here. Luckily, that's the sort of view that we've just had. We're having a coffee in the cafe. Absolutely fantastic place. So what we're going to do now, we're going to head along this way, go and get some shots and sort of have a wander around the lake. Apparently there's a bit of woodland around there as well, so we're going to take a look, see what we can find. So a lot of people when they come into the Lake District, they'll have tripods and sort of backpacks and stuff like that. But today, because the weather's actually so warm, I decided to travel light. So I've literally just got my side satchel, capture clip on, and I've not even bothered bringing the tripod at all. Everything I'm going to do today is handheld, so it should be a really good test for the OM-1's onboard stability in some different conditions, and hopefully I might actually get a few different sort of tests for the high-res mode as well, because the light's absolutely perfect today. So down at Lake Buttermere, some beautiful views over there. Got a couple of different shots, a couple of stone stacks as well, which have made an interesting foreground piece. But we're going to head over now to High Force Waterfall, which apparently is the tallest one in the Lake District, so might be interesting to try the live ND on that, I think. So, this is the waterfall. Unfortunately, it's a classic case of it's a fantastic waterfall that is really not photogenic, certainly from the area where you can get to anyway. But we've spotted a few nice little plants and sort of a couple of butterflies as well, which aren't settling for us at the moment, but hopefully we'll be able to get something soon. But going to keep on wandering around Lake Buttermere now, and hopefully we'll find some more stuff. So we're leaving the waterfall behind now, heading off into the woods. So let's go and see what sort of interest we can find in there. I spotted this little tree in the background here. It's got a few bits of moss, but there's a couple of flowers and a couple of little pine cones that are landed near to it. And I'm going to try and line up a composition. Going to be running F4 on this, as I normally do for stuff like this. Hopefully the light should give me around about ISO 320, but I'll put the details up with a photo. But Have a look, see what you think. So it's really quite harsh light at the minute when you're out in the open, but the 12-40 just absolutely excels in anything you throw at it. It's a fantastic lens. I would definitely advise anyone that's looking for a lens of this sort of range to actually have a look at it for the Olympus or the OM system. I'm blown away with the quality you get from this as well. It's crystal clear, edge to edge, corner to corner. Fantastic lens. Like I say, apparently the Mark 1 is just as good, just haven't got the IP53 weather rating or coatings, but yeah, if you're interested in that sort of thing, well worth checking it out. And for those of you that want a bit of scenery, how about that? Fantastic. So one of the big inspirations for coming out and actually making these videos has been Mally Davis. The guy's an absolute legend. If you've not watched his videos, I'll pop a link down below. His channel is absolutely fantastic. He's so down to earth and so approachable. He just makes everything he does real fun, and it's just a fantastic guy. Like I say, pop a link down below, go check his channel out, give him a sub. Promise you, you'll enjoy it straight away through. If you want to know anything about landscape photography, he's one of the best ones I've found. He loves coming up to the fells and sort of Formby Point and stuff like that, and he takes a different approach to what you normally get. I mean, a lot of people are into the big vistas and stuff like that. Mally's all about the detail, and his shots are absolutely impeccable. So yeah, go and check him out. So I've made it halfway around the lake now, so as usual, the wind's getting up. So yeah, normally the case, if I turn up anywhere that's got any water that would make a lovely sort of scene with nice still water and reflections, yeah, I tend to bring the wind with me, but that's just the way it works. Really quite harsh light at the minute as well, but there's still a little bit of haze around some of the fells. Stitched together a bit of a panorama, hopefully it comes out alright, and I'll pop that up now for you. And we're on the return leg now, and if you just look over in the distance, that's the woodland that we're walking through. It was really nice in there, so I think got some lovely shots. But yeah, heading back down to the start point now, so I'll see what else we can find. Now, some of the clouds that we've got today are absolutely fantastic. They've got a real sort of long exposure look to them, even though they're not really long exposure. It's just the way there's atmospheric conditions are, it's just dragging them out. But like that, what I've done, I set up a couple of compositions, trying to get the fells in the background as well. Put it up now, let me know what you think. Like I say, I'm no fantastic landscape photographer, but it's something I quite enjoy, and yeah, I thought the clouds looked quite pleasing in it. So I've almost made it all the way back around now. Some of the shots I've been able to get, they've not been too bad. They're not stunning shots, but that's not what we're here for. It's just for the experience of actually wandering around. So it's the first time I've been to the Lake District for years, but it's ideal just to have a bit of a wander around, see what's around, and get a feel for the place, and not do what, yeah, the usual thing. So a lot of people say, oh, you've not been to the Lake District, let you climb in the fells. No, not really. We're here to actually enjoy the experience, but you know, it's a good test for the lens. It's a good test to actually try various different conditions and see what we get from it. But let's head along this way now, and like I say, maybe doing some later stuff. See if the blue hour sort of develops properly. But yeah, we'll have a look. So you've enjoyed that little wander around. So nothing too special, just a bit of a wander around the lake. But like I say, some interesting bits and bobs. So we're more interested in the woodland than the big scenery, but it is impressive up here, I must admit. If you do get a chance to pop up, well worth a visit. Going to call it a day for now, because getting late in the day, need to go and get some food, etc. But thanks for watching. So if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe, really helps me out. Doesn't cost you a penny, but yeah, helps the channel out no end. And like I say, if there's any information you want to know, drop us a comment down below, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again on the next one.